All right, we back. We back. Peace, y'all. What's going on? My name is Brother Legend. If you're joining us on YouTube, my TikTok name is BIGBROLGND. We go live almost every night. Tap the notification bell in the top right of my profile to be notified when we going live. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. What's going on, everybody? Getting my YouTube intro in so that when people watch the video, they can hear the intro. All right, we back. We back. I'm trying to understand what this is. Okay, what is this? I don't know what this is. This is like something different. They got new stuff on here. Hold up, what's going on? Never mind. I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have did this. I don't know where my prompt is. Is this the prompt? Okay, no, that looks horrible. That's just bad. I don't know what. All right, I'm gonna go back. Stop acting brand.
What? D said I got banned. See, they some haters
For
on.
real?
Yeah, they some straight hate. She was just trying to get the Holy Spirit back in here because y'all done ruined it.
She didn't
So
even say
I mean,
nothing.
like what?
She didn't even say nothing.
I'm telling you, TikTok's been on one. TikTok
What? She
on one.
didn't even say nothing. They can't be judging her from the last live. What? How did that happen? Did that happen during the reset? D got bananaed. And we trying to figure out how that happened.
Because when we was trying to figure it out, because there was when you was gone, when your screen was frozen, because everybody kept saying that they couldn't hear nobody on the panel, and then it just went to only they could hear me. And the only thing Dee was talking about was trying to figure out why nobody could hear her, and she was doing the Holy Spirit Activate song, so she definitely didn't say nothing wrong.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's ridiculous. That's why I don't like this app, man.
Yo, is TikTok? No, I'm working now.
Yeah, we hear you.
Bet TikTok stop playing with me.
We need
Mhm.
on TikTok need to stop playing with us because
Nah,
we
you
need
you
Dee in
you you
here.
appealed it and they said December 1st, or you just saying December 1st? December 1st is tomorrow, so it could just be a general ban. It could be a general. A general is not that bad. That happens to me sometimes. That just mean, oh, you did appeal. Okay, all right, yeah. If it's just till tomorrow, that just mean you'll be back. You good. She'll be back tomorrow, y'all. She gonna be back late tomorrow, but it is what
Shake
it
my
is.
head. That
That's whack. All right, so where I don't know where the conversation was at. Um,
circles, honestly. If I'm gonna be real,
circles. You feel me?
circles going
Yeah.
in circles.
Um, Rob the guy, what's good? You want to talk to us?
Yeah, I guess I'll talk to y'all about the topics that y'all got up there.
Yeah.
So, can interracial relationships be problematic? Hell yeah, they can. Y'all end up with people like the white French Native American lady who didn't know that she was living in black culture and tried to say black people didn't know their culture anymore.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
My whole thing is kind of like you do realize that because due to the transatlantic slave trade and erasure, we ended up making up our own culture here in America. And you trying to say this is your culture, like, no, you're just living off of black culture.
Mm. Just like everybody else.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. The reason why it's problematic was that, and the fact that, like I've mentioned this plenty of times before, there's always one person who has to kind of water themselves down to make the other one feel better.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, if you're a black person with a white person, you have to water down your blackness just to make that white person feel good about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're basically just the tokenized, I'm doing a good thing. This is my black partner, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is it a preference or a fetish? It is definitely a fetish. Because again, why? What is it about that black person that makes you only want to date a black person?
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can you be pro-black with a non-black spouse? No. You can be black supportive,
Mm-hmm.
but that's about it. You cannot be black pro-black. And can black and white culture again? No, because how can you coexist with something that's based off of stealing and unaliving?
Mm.
And the unaliving part is so deeply rooted that they yearly have school pew hewings.
Right.
It's just them living their culture. So again, how can you coexist peacefully when the other is not peaceful?
And doesn't have an obligation to remain peaceful because
Exactly.
yeah, war benefits them. So that's the thing. Thank
And it's
you.
written all throughout
Rob.
history that their
Mm-hmm.
whole thing is just off of war. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, appreciate you, Rob. Thank you for cleansing our ear palate. Bringing us
no
back.
problem. I'm glad that I finally can actually come up and say something.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go to the next guest above you, Perry. Could you give us your age, race, and pronouns, please?
My age is 50. Most see me to be Caucasian, but I got about 7 or 8 different bloodlines in me, so I really don't know which one to grab, right?
First
Now,
one's
I
probably
will say
right.
this. Most folks see me to be Caucasian, and I'm straight white male, whatever. However you want to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 2 boys and a daughter, and the middle
I
boy,
really want to stop you there. I don't think it's a good idea to go the personal route. It usually doesn't do
okay,
the vanilla people. It just doesn't help y'all when you come up here doing that.
okay,
That's just in my experience. I've been hosting this live for a year. Why don't you try answering the questions up above?
okay. The interracial relationship's problematic, not in my eyes, no. The problem I see there is in the times that I've experienced it on my own trying to date a black woman, I was looked at messed up, like I'm not supposed to be there. I picked up on that all the time. Is it a preference or fetishization? No, I think I've always based stuff by your content of character, not by what you look like. Um,
Do you think race is just what you look like?
no, 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 no. Like I'm saying, man, I'm telling you, I've dated 3 black women in my life. I'm 50.
I'm telling you, the personal thing, when you keep bringing up your personal life, is not going to do well for you. You don't want to
Well,
do
I
that.
think it will, and
I'm
I'll tell
saying
you
this to
why.
help you. Yeah.
Because in my line, what I've seen, and you know as well as I do, when you look at an interracial relationships, most of the time it's a black man with a white woman. When you get a white man with a black woman, and most of the time you'll see who do you think he is? You get that all the time.
I'll tell you
Now,
right now.
I really wanted to
I
touch on the last one, and then I'll
in,
leave it alone.
in my personal life, um, I've seen my toilets be white, and they don't have they see color just about the same amount as you do. So you know.
I just kind of wanted to touch on that bottom one there with the black and white cultures being fully coexistible in a healthy relationship with family. We do just fine at my house. But what Rob was saying a minute ago, no, not when one deals with unaliving and all that. Well, the same could be said there that look, man,
Yeehaw. He's gone.
This is crazy. It gets crazy when D's not in here. That's the sad part.
Yeah, that's whack that D got bananas, man. D gonna be back though. Free D, man. Everybody, free D. Hashtag free D.
Make some t-shirts called 3D.
I
For
agree,
real.
man. I agree. We should free
I
D.
mean,
Um,
I wanted to understand what the brother was saying, that white guy, because of the white T guy, whatever y'all want to call him. But it seemed like you got him up out of here really quick when he was on topic. Like, do y'all want
nah,
people to come in here and be
we
on
have a
topic, or do y'all want people to?
we have a five Panther Paw rule. So in in an attempt to make this a more democratic space and a place that doesn't.
Man, don't nobody care about your democratic shit, bro. I'm going to get up out of here.
Yo, somebody said age
Get
check. I'm
your ass
18. I
respectfully
was
on
born
somewhere.
2005. I was born January 30, 2005. Don't age check me for real.
All right, anyone that's not a weirdo want to join, feel free. And someone said your name is Lavarius. That was definitely his name. We didn't even get to him. He just started talking about how much he don't care, but yet he joined the live. Your name is definitely Lavarius. Yo, that's hilarious. All right. Yeah. Anyway, y'all done kicked everybody out. I mean, well, I kicked the last two out, but I'm gonna blame y'all because
Not the fact that you gonna blame them though.
they sent them Panther paws. I wanted to tell him I had an iPhone cord that was white. Yeah. All right. Well, hey man, I'm gonna tell
White.
y'all now, all y'all pointy nose, thin lip folks. Don't come up here telling us about your personal life. You can tell us 2 + 2 = 4. 2 + 2 = 4 without telling us what you had for breakfast. You don't got to do that. You don't got to say, well, when I had breakfast today, I had 1 bowl of cereal plus a spoon. Like, you don't got to do all that. You could just tell us, hey, man, here's the truth. Just lay it on us. Like, you don't got to, when you start doing the whole, my girlfriend is black, my, significant other is Indian, when y'all start getting into all that, now you're making it seem like, you got a little bit of a bias. So it's harder to take you seriously. And then also, if what you got to say is true, you can speak in broader terms than that. Me, myself, and I appreciate you.
That was actually really cute.
Yeah. I got some wild gifts tonight, man. Appreciate y'all supporting the platform. They took my video, they took my link down for the Congo, man. I'm kind of tight about that. And I kind of jumped right on live after work, so I gotta fix it. I don't know. Somebody knows another website that you can use for like donations and stuff. Not direct donations, but like, well, actually, yeah, direct donations to the nonprofit. Please DM me. Like direct donations to the nonprofit. I don't want to get the donations and then have to send it to the nonprofit. I'd rather it just be donations direct to the nonprofit. That's why I like that website Give and Gain, but they keep taking my link down. I don't know what's up with that. I'd rather, yeah. What's up, Sandy Spice? Give us your age and
Hello.
pronouns.
My pronouns are she, her.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, what was the other question?
Age,
Pronouns and age? Oh, I'm 25.
your race.
I am black. I'm black
All
as
right.
ever, African born.
Why you got that? Why you got that profile picture?
Because I love Kim So Jin.
All right, we
I'm
gonna
not
have
trolling
to.
though.
Oh, what the heck? What?
I don't know.
Listen. Can I just say my piece? Bro,
Go
I'm just a
ahead.
stan, okay? Just leave me alone. This is just my profile. Just
All
leave me
right,
alone.
we're gonna see how this go. Go ahead, talk to her.
Okay. Me, personally, I don't think okay, this is the thing. Can interracial relationships be problematic? I do think it can be problematic. However,
We do it. What's gonna go there? Go ahead.
though, I believe if people of color get with other people of color, but personally for me, I can never be with someone that's white.
What's a
That's just
person
me.
of color? What does a person of color mean? Hey man, anyone that has a preference for another culture outside their own is a immediate red flag for me. What does a person of color mean? What is a person of color? What is a person of color? What does that word mean?
Oops, sorry. So I got a call. A person of color is someone, I guess, non-black, and that's non-white.
So black people
I
aren't
mean,
people of color?
personally, no, black people are people of color, but there's black people and then there's people of color. Just like how there's
But
indigenous people and
Have to
people of color.
elaborate on that because that just made me feel like I need to go back to school and I just lost brain cells listening to that. Can
so
No,
you
black
because you
please
guys know,
explain?
do you know the term biopic?
You
I feel like we're asking you like a broader question and you're making it like a specific question to
What is
like
okay?
dodge the question.
Do you want me to reiterate?
Um, what I asked you what a person of color is, and you
I
said
mean, we're people
black
of
people
color.
aren't
I
people
mean,
of color.
honestly, we're all people of color. I mean, black people, Indian, Asian.
Are white people people of color?
I don't believe they are personally.
All right,
They're just,
so who else is not a person of color?
I guess, anybody that's just non-white.
Is a person of color?
Yes.
Oh, so okay, so a person of color is anyone that's non-white. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
All right, so why would we want to identify ourselves based on our exclusion to whiteness? Like, why would we want to center our identity on our lack of proximity to the people that created race as a hierarchy of oppression?
Ooh, that's a good take. Can you elaborate more on that?
When you call it people
Mm-hmm.
like you and I, or
Mm-hmm.
people like anyone else, a person of color
Mm-hmm.
plays into the hands of the oppressor because it tells them that they are the focus and you're just other. You're everything but us.
Oh. Okay, I see your point. I see your point. I agree with that actually.
Okay. Well, that's
Yeah,
good.
I do see your point. Yeah, that I honestly see this is the thing. That's why I kind of like talking about this because I just need kind of like a broader elaboration on this sometimes because I just think that you're absolutely right because honestly we all come from the same place at the end of the day. I mean, that's true. I don't want to ever give power to the oppressor, and honestly through that mindset I do agree. I do agree with you.
Okay.
What are
So,
your thoughts on this topic then?
it's funny because everybody knows what I think because they watch the show so much, but um, it gets real interesting. I'd rather just respond to your questions because
Okay.
everybody already knows. But what did you say about the third question? Did you get that far?
Is pref is it a preference or fetishization? Yeah. I think personally, I don't think people should have a preference to anything. I think if you're attracted to someone, you're attracted to someone, and you should just keep it like that. I don't think there should be a barrier to being attractive. You know what I mean? Whether it's race, sex, whatever. I just think whoever you are, I mean, if that person can just be attracted to be honest. I don't think there should be a barrier whatsoever that comes between attractiveness and, honestly, with fetishization, I think it is fetishization. Preferences is fetishization because I could easily say, well, I'm attracted to light skins and only light skins, and that's a fetishization.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Or
mm-hmm.
I could say like, yeah, just honestly, I could go on. So that's my thought on it. Can you be pro-black with a non-black spouse? Yeah, why not? I'm still
Yeah.
black.
I mean, your avatar is giving this away.
Hey, listen, I just like
Can
the
y'all bring the
music.
pause, please? Can y'all
We
bring the
just.
pause, please? Because my patients are running thin so bad tonight, and I'm trying I'm trying so hard,
It's
please.
the sister tonight. Ayo, brothers, black men, we up. We are up tonight. We are up one. We are finally up one live.
Gotta- Oh
This-
my goodness. I think she just came up here to seek attention at this point because they ain't no way right now. Ain't no way.
Nah, we got all right. So we gotta try to
Are you talking about me?
yeah, we talking about you because you just
Damn.
answered that question
Yes, man. Look crazy,
in the
crazy.
worst
Look.
way. In the worst way.
How
Hold
so?
on. Y'all can't claw her down yet. Hold on. Y'all trying to hide. Ah, y'all be trying to hide the sisters when they mess up. Y'all funny.
I was telling the
Nah,
comments, I'm trying so hard to stay on mute
I
right
be
now.
listen.
I
You
was like, I'm
ever want me dropping
trying.
these brothers talking about? What did he call himself that time? That man with the boots in his name. He said his name was Boots. What did he say? Call himself a bunny wrangler? What he call himself? Something. He said he ride him like the rodeo and he yeehaw on them girls. I was like, what in the world? This man was talking crazy. Yeah, I prefer the bunnies. Like yeehaw. I'm like, what? That was crazy. You think I didn't want to drop him? I had him up here. Y'all found that entertaining, but when it's a sister, y'all them paws come up quick. Y'all doing PR for him. I'm playing. I'm playing. I appreciate the pause though. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to all the beautiful black women that
Lost
keep
me.
our
She
lives.
lost me. I couldn't do it. Look, that's why I said I salute you and D. I don't know if you heard me say this earlier, but I was saying that I salute you and D for having the patience y'all have to
Mm-hmm.
have these conversations because I could
Every day.
never.
Right. Yeah. It comes from a childhood of knowing a lot of this stuff. And then I thought everybody was pro-black. Someone else came up here and said that. I think it was Tia. But when the way I was raised, I thought everybody was pro-black. I thought black people, I thought all I had to do was talk in front of black people, and they was just all going to understand we was on the same page. And then I found out they wasn't, not being able to talk about it in my own community. And then yeah, so now I got patience because I don't have cognitive dissonance. Like I talk about this stuff, but I know this stuff to be true. I don't even believe it. I don't even believe this stuff, but I know it's true. That's the thing. So it's like I have patience because, to be honest, I know what it is. I know what's going on.
I'm with Lil Gremlin. I got to drop because I'm not fully healed from borderline personality disorder and I can't regulate my emotions 100% of the time. So I got to drop because I can't control
I'm on the
myself.
edge of having an episode with you. I'm on the edge.
Hey, I'm here for you, Lil Gremlin. I'm here. We got each other, okay?
I got you too. We got this.
All right. Well, we don't got no more other sisters coming up yet, so y'all might be all right for now.
No, man, I see nothing wrong with dating a white woman.
What? Wait, hold on. Don't come up here talking.
My bad.
I think Quinn was next, wasn't she?
Yeah, Quinn, give us your age, race, and pronouns.
Okay, I am 29. I'm a girl, woman, she,
Okay.
and my dad is black and my mom is white.
I didn't ask what they were. What's your race?
Not your peoples. We asked what you are.
Interracial, black.
Okay, cool. I mean, I never heard of interracial as a race, but that just tell me you don't want to be black, so cool. Go ahead, answer the questions for us.
Well, I mean, growing up, I would check. There was not a mixed box, and I would always check the black box. If that
You didn't check the black box when you came up here. You could have, and we would have accepted you as such, but you didn't. So I'm wondering why. But go ahead, continue.
Well, I mean, I'm both races. I
No, you're
do
not.
identify as
No, you're
both.
not, because you can't be black and be white. But you can have a white parent and be black.
Yeah. Yeah. You sound like my dad. Yeah.
Your dad's the white one or the black one?
Black.
Oh.
That answer. She said that.
Huh? I didn't hear you, Gremlin. I didn't hear what you said. You broke up a little bit.
I don't know if you were here for the other part when we were talking about people of color.
I was.
Yeah, so white people are not people of color. They're people without color. You can't have color and still consider yourself half a person without color because you have color. That
Yeah.
color that you are is the reason you're not a person without color, and that's what color you are. So, that's the way that works. But go
Yeah.
ahead, answer the questions for us.
Yeah, I didn't say that. It was I don't remember what her name was, but yeah. Can interracial relationships be problematic? I could I know this kind of goes against the question itself, but I'll get to the answer in a second. But if I could take the word interracial out of it, I think any relationship can be problematic.
Now, it dilutes the
Interracial, though,
conversation.
I do feel like I need a
Oh,
little bit more of like how do I say it? I feel like I need a little bit more to the question, like problematic in what way? Because I guess anything can be problematic because the world is kind of
I know,
fixed
but
and
I hate it when people dilute conversations. It's like I'm asking you, is
oh, me
grass
too.
green? And you're like, well, anything can be green if you just paint it green. Like it's like, why are you doing that? We're talking about interracial relationships. We're talking about interracial, right? Think of race. Think of how they intersect and intertwine and come together. So we're talking about interracial relationships. Can they be prone to having problems because of the nature of interracial relationships as things currently exist between the races, as we all are subjugated to racism, white supremacy, world domination?
Well, I think that there's always going to be problems in relationships that people have to work through, different cultures, different classes, the way
That's
people
not
grew.
true.
Quinn, do you think everyone can be racist?
Um, I mean, yes and no.
Lord have mercy. You confused about everything.
Can you just give
Every
a
every
direct
question
answer,
I've asked
please?
you to answer, you have been confused about. You have not given us one direct
Well,
answer since we asked you your race.
well, I know what that question kind of means. I don't, I know what that question kind of means, but I do think that anybody can feel offended as a like if there's 10 people and they're one person out of the 10 and they're different than the 9. I do think, or 1 out of 99. I do think that one person could feel, you know
Okay, can you just
Okay,
answer quickly because
but
like
that's
come on now.
all right. Hold on, little mama. So if you're going through the whole white people are the majority, and that's the reason why black people feel racism, because anyone that's part of a minority group is going to feel marginalized. And I kind of get where that logic comes from, but then we also must remember that there are countries where white people are the minority and still hold most of the power. So that kind of blows that out of the water when we're talking about racism.
I understand. It's kind of like how if a person is like Jewish or they're Muslim or like, then if they are the other, it does feel that way. But I mean, from colonialism with, white people colonizing America, I do understand that white people can't necessarily feel that way because of systematic, racism. But
No,
if
no,
we're
not just in America. If we're talking about South Africa, where white people make up
Great
7%
Britain,
of 7%, I believe it is, or 7 to 10%
Italy,
of the
yeah.
population. No, not Italy. Italy is mostly white, so I don't know what you mean.
Right. Yeah. No, but I mean, even if a person were to think they were going to go there and hang out and not experience racism, they'd be out of their minds because they would experience it any and everywhere. I'm agreeing with you on that.
Okay, so yeah, because I don't. What I'm trying to say is, you said yes and no, and your basis was if you're part of the minority group, you're going to experience oppression. And what I'm trying to say is that even in places where white people are the minority group, racism still operates in their favor. In South Africa, white people are not an oppressed group, but they only make up 10% of the country. I think 7%. And they own 75% of the land. So this is what I'm saying. It doesn't work that way. I hear what you're saying, and you're thinking racism only manifests itself as a form of marginalization, but I'm trying to tell you it manifests itself in more ways than just that.
I think what is making me, maybe there should be a different word for it for maybe a group of 10 people. Maybe the word shouldn't be racism, but the word could just be, someone feeling different for that. Maybe that, not, I mean, like if we're
Xenophobia?
like a different word for it, but if we were to say that, could anyone feel that? I mean, that the one that we're talking about, I mean, only colored people would feel that way. Yeah. Hmm.
So
We're
wait a
talking
minute.
about racism. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So
Are you suggesting to change the word race or racism like white people are trying to change the definition? I'm just curious.
No, thank you for that last part. No, I don't mean that. I mean, maybe there should be a new word for it, like as to show that racism is something that colored people feel. And if a white person were to feel, I don't know, bullied or something in a group of 9 other different people, there should be a different word for that, not particularly racism.
okay,
Because
so when you come up with that term, are you defending whiteness?
no, I'm not defending. I mean, just the
I mean, then
question.
who are you defending? Because
I think
how does it progress our society to come up with terms for new ways white people can be victims?
she wants to make them comfortable. She doesn't want to make them uncomfortable but with that word because that we know that word makes they hate being called that. So what she's seems like what she's doing is saying, well, we can find a middle ground on the racism. We can change the name and redefine it so that white people are included in that.
Quinn, I think you're the reason interracial relationships can be problematic.
I was
Well,
about
Let's
to
go to the third question. Can you be pro-black with a non-black spouse?
yes. Yeah,
But that's
Listen, man, I miss D, man. I miss you, D.
me too. I'm over here crying right now.
Oh my God, how
hard
many
right
how
now.
many
But
Panther
I'm
calls do
trying
we
so
had?
hard. That's crazy that you say that, and yet you just said all this other crap, and then you just said, "Man, that's crazy."
I think
Okay,
we got enough Panther paws, right? I don't nobody counting down there.
more. That's definitely more than 5. Please,
All
it's
right.
definitely more than
Let's
5.
move on, Quinn. Yeah, Quinn, you can listen if you want. You got Ashley. I don't know. You go ahead. Someone said she's white. Yeah, she definitely white passing. Oh, here go D. All right, let's go to the next guest. Um,
Yay!
That bitches.
Hello,
you
hello.
better stop cursing like that. You're gonna be going
Yes.
again.
Yes, yes.
Is it
All
my
right.
turn now?
Well, yeah, go ahead, Black Cabinet.
Okay, so you got the first one is kind of hidden. Can interracial relationships be problematic? Of course they can. Is it a preference to or federalization? I think it is a federalization. Can you be pro-black and a non-black with a non-black spouse? Now that's where my question is this, and the question is, we all wake up at different times. If a person is in a relationship prior to becoming pro-black, are they disqualified from ever being pro-black again? That would be my question to you. So therefore, if there's like me, I have a black wife, so I'm not sticking up for that. But if a man is black and he's married and he's not woke, somewhere in that marriage he becomes woke. Is he disqualified from ever becoming pro-black again?
Yeah,
I'm just asking.
unfortunately, and that's the thing. When we talk about this, of course, somebody wants to be for their people more than any other people. So it feels like that's kind of cold to say, like, damn, like Sheikh Anta Diop, he wrote all these books. He studied ancient Kemet, told us about our history, but he married a thin-lipped woman. You telling me he not pro-black? It's like,
Right. Well, but that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
When they wake up. See, now I'm saying if you're not intentionally trying to be with a black woman
Hmm.
and you're a single person and you're a pro-black person, then I think there's a problem.
But I'm saying, but what if a person gets married at a young age? Let's say they get married at like 22, 23, 24, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at this point they just haven't had their awakening moment. They just, they understand they're a black person, but they, you know how you have some people, and then somewhere they start reading, maybe someone gave them Alex Haley's Malcolm X book, and maybe they starting to read a little bit of Garvey, and somewhere in there they're like, wow, this and that. So I'm saying, so that person, because they did not have the consciousness, that now they're disqualified from ever being pro-black ever.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing, unless they take them children and leave her and and find a sister that don't care, that he has a past and is willing to work with him. Because at some point you gotta be about your people's business. This is what I'm saying. Because the thing is, it gets too
But
messy.
but but think about it.
Which
He didn't
mm,
know about the business. I'm saying,
I,
think about
I
it.
I
The guy
know.
is asleep. So we're
Yeah.
disqualifying. I'm just making sure we're getting this right. So we are now disqualifying anyone that becomes woke in the process, or at this point he has to say, "Man, I'm so pro-black. I'm divorcing this woman. I'm out. I'm gone."
That's radical. That's revolutionary thinking. That's revolutionary thinking. I can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? But I know they're not going to do that, and the reason why I know they're not going to do that is because these interracial relationships were brought upon us for that same purpose, so that he wouldn't do stuff like that, because that would be so crazy, right? That he be for his people more than he's for his spouse, and that's the reason he can't be pro-black, because you can't prioritize your community over the person you're building a foundation with.
No, no,
So.
I understand all that. I'm just saying, but
Mhm.
I'm just like I said. My whole thing is that is radical. I never thought, it's like, basically you gotta 100% disconnect yourself from the colonizer, and even to that aspect, to show that you are pro-black. Now
To not, but see, not to show. See, that's the thing. Being pro-black is about
well,
loving your people
well, I'm saying
and
I'm saying to
understanding they're
be.
not going to love you back.
But I'm saying, but to be pro-black, you have to truly be revolutionary. That you say, hey, I was 25 when I married this woman. We got 4 children. We've been married all this time. I have a black awakening. I'm starting to understand Pan-Africanism. I'm doing history. I'm doing this. And man, I come home one day, and for me to be pro-black and accepted into being pro-black, I gotta leave you. You bye, woman.
I mean, but see, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not to be accepted that they would do that. Ideally, if they were quote unquote pro-black, right, mentally, they would do that because they know that their attention, that their focus should be with liberating their people who are currently going through a genocide. That they made a mistake of laying with the enemy during the middle of a battlefield, and now they're returning home. But at the same time, the sisters ain't gonna want them, most likely. But some sisters will take them in. Maybe there's a sister out there that don't mind. Maybe he got enough money to take care of his own children and still be a benefit to a sister that she won't mind. You know what I'm saying? But prioritizing one's actions and values with what's in the best interest above self-interest and above the interest of other communities on building the black community. So you do what's in the best interest of building within our black community. That is pro-black. And
Okay,
if it's
so
not, it's not in our best
no,
interest.
no, I trust me. I understand everything you're saying. It's just that's where I just kind of be like, man, I would just be
I
like,
wish. I mean, I wish it
you know,
was. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
wish.
just to me, and trust me, I understand the pro-black anthem. I understand, the tenets. I understand that. So that's why it's just, to me, it's like, to me, it's when that person wakes up. Now, I'll just go to the next question, because let
Mm-hmm.
the next person line go, so we're not, because we got this conversation all day long, and I would love it, because I'm cheesing right now. So I'm like, man, I like you think about. I'm like, man, can that the phantom that? Yeah, I gotta leave you, girl, because you
Because
know
look,
what?
yup.
I started a whole life with you. We got these children. I'm taking these children because they black children because of this. But at the end of the day, I can't, yeah, because now I'm just saying, the slippery slope is, can she still have access to that alimony and everything else? Because now he still got to pay for that. I'm just saying all these other, but that would go down the slippery slope. But now, and the last question, no, the cultures cannot coexist, because we understand that white culture is a culture of genocide, racism,
Mm-hmm.
hate, and killing and everything else. Where black culture is about togetherness and community and building communal living and family. So no, we no. So that I just want to finish that. That's my questions. I appreciate you letting me up, brother.
Appreciate you. All
All right, you
right,
take care.
everybody, check out on page right here, man. He teach a lot of Black history on his lives. He'll be reading books and stuff like that, man. Anybody want to unpack some anti-racism, some pro-blackness? This brother is a good source for that.
Thank
Appreciate
you. Hey, read that chapter though to that book, man. Read
you.
that chapter,
Absolutely.
and we're gonna wrap on that one day because I think to tell the truth, if you get the entire book, that's a
Hmm.
book that every black family should have. That's
Yeah.
100% because
All right.
it's called The Challenge of Blackness. It is a wonderful book.
Yeah.
But all right, man. Y'all take care. Have a good
All
night.
right, brother. One love. All right. Let's go to the next guest. 33 Hulk. Give us your age, race, and pronouns, please.
I'm 19 and I'm black.
All right. What's your pronouns? He, she, they. Choose one.
Oh, I'm a guy.
He, she, or they.
Hey, share that. I'm a man.
So choose one.
I'm a man. Wait, is that what? Wait, what are the ones?
You scared to be called a he?
Oh no, I'm
You
a
said
he.
I thought you said you was a guy, bro. Like why you
Yeah,
can't
I'm
say
a
he
guy.
then? So he, she, or they? Which one is yours?
Hey.
All right, cool. Talk.
So I kind of don't feel there's anything wrong with dating a white woman because, like, I kind of like my little white blondes. Not gonna lie.
What?
Well,
I can't understand
interracial.
you, bro. Your accent is crazy.
There's not gonna be rude.
No, I'm not disrespecting you. I'm saying I can't understand. Your accent is very thick. You
Yeah.
sound like
So
Watson.
what? No, I'm an Aussie. I'm from Australia.
No, I meant like Sherlock Holmes' friend, Watson.
No, I am English.
Oh, you're Australian.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, that makes sense too.
Yeah, my bad, man. Yeah, no, like, I kind of feel like there's anything wrong with interracial relationships. Like, like.
Why y'all want to drop him so fast? But shout out to the
They didn't
sisters,
even
though.
give him
Y'all ain't even went. Y'all said he was. Oh, he was white tee. He was up here fronting. Thank y'all, sisters, for having my back. All right, Max Reboss, give us your age, race, and pronouns, please.
Hi, I'm a white male, 50, and I'm a he.
Is that Jack
So
Sparrow?
my wife and I are in an interracial relationship, and we
You didn't
have
have to tell us that,
what?
but you did. All right, go ahead. Give
Yeah.
us your age. Give us your answers to the questions up above, man.
Can they be problematic? I think there are some things that are tough to understand when you first are dating in a relationship, and you just roll with the punches. That you have to learn. She has to learn different things, how you're brought up by your families and whatnot. So yeah, definitely things that I didn't understand that she went through growing up that I didn't, obviously. But you learn. You have to accept things. Was it a fetish? No, we were in Starbucks. That's how we met. So I don't think it was a fetish. Can you be pro-black? Well, one of my kids is brown, one's white as a ghost, and one's dark black. So to try and have the household be pro-black, yes, we definitely have to have my wife teach my youngest daughter, to love her roots, and it's
Think your wife is
difficult.
pro-black?
I would think so because our youngest daughter is, so she has to be teaching
Your
her
youngest
about,
daughter is pro-black?
well, yes, because she's black, so she's
Oh, so you think everyone black is pro-black?
I've never heard her say anything
That's like saying everyone alive is pro-life.
oh, definitely not. But I've never heard her say anything disparaging other than when other black kids pick on her for being darker than them. So I don't think that
So
makes
just
her.
because she doesn't pick on black kids for colorism
No,
doesn't
she
mean
gets
that she's
picked on. She gets picked on.
all right. Either way, doesn't mean that she's pro-black. Do you know the definition of pro-black?
You don't actually. I don't. So I'd love to if you could explain.
Prioritizing one's actions and values. Prioritizing means it takes precedence. So prioritizing one's actions and values, what they do and what they think, with what's in the best interest of building the black community. The best interest meaning above self-interest and the interest of other communities, but specifically the best interest of building the black community or empowering it.
No, I won't lie. She turned 15 2 weeks ago, so she's more anime and earbuds. I can't say she's out doing anything
So
to.
you've done a good job at distracting her.
Yeah, that's the way life is. I try and teach her she can be anything she wants.
That's what a colonizer thinks.
Really? Well, I'm pretty sure President Obama or a Colin Powell or Kamala Harris
They're
and
all not pro-black.
right, and the 14 black billionaires in America and the
14?
255,000
There's 14 of them now?
millionaires.
You're telling me
What?
there's 14 black billionaires?
There are 14 black billionaires in America.
1-4?
There are 255,000 black family millionaires.
There
So
are
I'm going to say that
14.
oppression shit that you're
There's
teaching.
14 black billionaires, y'all. We made it. We made it. 14 black people have $1 billion with white men's faces on it, and they're pro-black.
Does that
That
bother you?
is crazy.
It has white faces on the dollars, but
Money is
somehow
money.
that
Who
makes them
cares?
pro-black, y'all.
It's great.
We made it. We off the plantation
I'm
now.
not going to teach her that she's oppressed and going to be held down. That's a bunch of nonsense.
To the east side.
If you want to believe you can't be anything you want, that's fine, but we won't teach our kids that.
All right. Thank y'all for the Panther pause. We're moving on up. We got a piece of pumpkin pie now.
It was the fact that he was sitting there counting the numbers for me, like the numbers really meant something.
That's wild. That's crazy. Well,
Yo, shut your nigger ass up, you fucking nigger. Fucking dirty nigger.
All right, y'all. They did it again.
Oh, wow. He really mad, ain't he? He butt hurt.
Yeah, I'm about to go. All right, y'all. It was fun, man. I appreciate y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, I don't get a violation for that. All right, peace.
Mm.